Hi, welcome to the Professor Kev Show. I have my friend Tanishka with us, and she's
Hi.
Safe Minds Saves Lives. Hello, welcome to the
Yeah,
show.
thank you so much, Kev. Like seriously. So, as you already know, my name is Tanishka, and I'm the founder of Safe Minds. So, what is Safe Minds? It's a youth-led mental health and well-being initiative, and especially right now we are only covering the Indian part, so because it's at a very low level right now. So, we started it because, as we know, in the current generation, okay, with the social media impact and everything, especially the Gen Z and the young millennials, mental health and even their discipline is going very bad. And I have suffered it. My friends are suffering it. We don't know what to do with our lives. It's a mess. Okay, so we run creative and community-driven mental health campaigns. Like what we recently did, as you know, India is full of festivals. Okay, so there was recently, like 2 days ago, a festival of Raksha Bandhan, where the sister ties a thread on her brother's wrist to show her love, and it's like a bond of protection. So it's called Raksha Bandhan. So what we did was go to different NGOs, and we let the kids make those rakhis. We call those threads rakhis. And we sold those rakhis, and all the money collected was donated. So we do stuff like this, and we also do, from ages 15 plus, like to any age
Yeah.
above that. We do mental health campaigns. We do many activities. What we also did was, do recycled crayons. We went to many houses, okay, and schools. We collected over like 2 kgs of crayons. There were broken crayons, waste crayons. I myself, my team, we melted those crayons, all the wax, and we created around 500 plus crayons itself. Okay,
Mhm.
and we donated those to many places. So we do many activities like that. Okay, our mission is not just break the stigma around the mental health. Everybody is doing it. What we do is we believe in the connection of inner mental peace with the nature, and what we do, our activities, our behavior, because that's what makes us, that's what defines us.
So
Yeah.
you're trying to be active in giving people things to do to kind of help with mental health. Did I understand it correctly?
Yeah, kind of.
Okay. So go into a little bit more about that because we all agree that mental health is a major issue. And like you
Hmm.
said, everyone acknowledges it, but what are the steps we can take to help your generation? As a professor, I have students I see struggling. Sometimes the
Hmm.
age difference and life difference is just, it's a bit hard to overcome because I never went through the things you're going through. So how are you helping your generation to kind of deal with the mental health so that it's not the same thing everyone else is trying to do, like you said?
Okay. For that specific question, we have to divide it. First, we need to understand the problem with the current generation, what is actually going on, and what can be the solutions. Okay, so the problem is, first of all, our generation is too too we are too exposed. Yeah, I was not able to find the word. We are too exposed to the outside world and everything like that. Okay, we know what's the reality, what people can think. Okay, and I am a psychology student, so I know things which I don't want to know sometimes. So we are social animals, and if the societal norms are over, like if they're removed, we can be deadly. Okay, first we need to understand that. So what is the like when we are too exposed, our instincts go more wild. Okay, we lack self confidence because of that. Now, what happens because of this? The older generation has not been in our position. They don't know, okay, what it's like to lose that inner instinct. Okay, the self control, that's one thing. Okay, because we connect less. We are connected with just those phones and everything like that, and we cannot, many of us, like almost 50 to 70% of us cannot even help it. Okay, maybe it's because of work, because of school, we just can't help it. Okay, no, that's the issue. What is actually happening? We are too addicted. Not just the younger generation, even many of the older generation. Humans are addicted to AI, and we know this, but we are not doing anything because we don't, many of us don't want to. Now, this is what is going on. Now, your question specifically was what we are doing to help this. Okay. What we are doing is, first of all, live interaction. We went to many NGOs. First of all, we started from small impact. What we did was, first of all, target the younger generation. Okay, especially in the slums and in the schools. So, in our schools, and in government schools and stuff like that. We went there. We, like I said, distributed crayons. We engaged them with us. I go to many NGOs on daily basis. I don't even post many of them. Okay, I know what I am doing. Okay, so we engage them in real life conversation. We actually, make them aware of those dangers. Now, what we are doing are, we are planning to go to many schools also to make our. What our plan is to create these specific mental health clubs in every school to collaborate with the education minister and you know establish these mental health groups where from classes ninth to 12th students are going to be trained in aspects of basic mental health counseling and how they can actually manage their lives apart from actually using those devices. Okay, because people are lacking this, especially in India, and even in foreign. I have seen people are lacking this a lot. We don't know how to strategize. We are too dependent on AI. We are too dependent on our phones. We need to remove that. So from classes 9 to 12, we are gonna have trained psychologists and teachers, professionals be there in every school assigned and get those students trained so they can help themselves and the juniors also. So that's our plan.
Okay. So when you talk about building clubs in the schools, I really like that idea. That makes perfect sense to me. What's been the feedback from the administration? Are they open to establishing clubs in their schools?
Okay, so we have talked to many schools. We have not, as you can see, yeah, it's been not even 6 months since we started this organization, so we are not
Yeah.
actually connected with the main ministry. But we have talked to many schools and everything. There is a club in our school in DAV Pushpanjali I study in. There's actually a mental health club which does the exact same thing. And in many schools also we have talked. So these things are happening, but not at a serious level. So that's our concern. We need to make them that serious. It's totally in the favor of students, first of all. Everybody wants it. And many schools are in favor of this. We are just, making that portfolio, building up that character, of our organization so we can actually go ahead and accomplish our goal one day.
So what's the best way for people to reach out to if they want to learn more? They maybe want to start a club.
Okay. So you can reach out to us through Instagram, through LinkedIn, maybe through my mail. Again, you can have it. So best way are through Instagram. It's Safe Mind Saves Lives, or through LinkedIn.
Awesome. I appreciate you taking a few minutes to call on the show. And as always, thanks for being my friend.
Thank you so much, Kev. It was a
You're
great
welcome.
show.